For our next story, we shift focus a bit more eastwards toward the Horn of Africa, where the security situation remains tense amid the growing fears of a stronger nexus between Yemen's Houthi rebels and Somalia's Al-Shabaab terror group. The Iran-backed Houthis have reportedly expanded their cross-border collaboration with Al-Qaeda-affiliated Al-Shabaab, a group that has waged a deadly Islamist insurgency in Somalia for years. A new United Nations report confirms this connection. Now, according to the report, Al-Shabaab held at least 2 meetings in Somalia with Houthi representatives in July and September last year. The group reportedly requested advanced weapons and training from the Houthis. In return, Al-Shabaab was tasked with increasing piracy operations in the Gulf of Aden and off the Somali coast, targeting cargo ships, disrupting maritime traffic, and demanding ransom for the captured vessels. Now, the report also confirms that between June and September, Al-Shabaab received arms, ammunition, and explosives through Somali ports, and also increased its revenue. Now, this is finding alignment with the U.S. intelligence report from June of 2024, which warned that the Houthis have been actively working to expand their influence in Somalia. Now, they have reportedly formed alliances with local militants and pirate networks, particularly in the Puntland and Bari regions. Now, while the Houthi Al-Shabaab link is confirmed, it is not a natural alliance. The two groups are divided by sectarianism and are not known to have had relationships in the past. Yet there are factors that unite them. Now, first is geography. Yemen and Somalia are separated only by the Gulf of Aden. The narrow strip of water has historically facilitated maritime interaction and trade between the two countries. Then second is common enemies. Both groups share hostilities toward the United States and Israel. Houthi rebels have attacked Red Sea shipping routes in response to the war in Gaza, while Al-Shabaab publicly praised the October 7 attacks by Hamas and supports strikes against Israel and its allies. Both groups have also been targeted in recent U.S. military operations. Just last week, the U.S. carried out airstrikes against Al-Shabaab terrorists near Somalia's capital of Mogadishu. Washington also struck Islamic State positions in the country. And a fierce fight against the Houthis is ongoing. The U.S. has launched a new military campaign against the rebels, vowing to use overwhelming force until the attacks on shipping lanes stop. According to the Houthi-run Yemen Health Ministry, U.S. strikes have killed 53 people and have injured nearly 100 others. Washington claims that the strikes took out several top Houthi commanders, and Houthis claim that they have retaliated with a 4th attack in 72 hours on an American naval fleet in the Red Sea. Experts now fear that escalating hostilities in West Asia could bolster the Houthi-Al-Shabaab alliance, and it could worsen the security crisis in the Horn of Africa.
Good afternoon, Prime Minister Alyson.
Good afternoon.
Making headlines in India well before you landed here.
New Delhi has raised concerns in the recent past vis-a-vis the Khalistani separatists that operate in New Zealand. How do you propose to address these concerns?
In our democracy, we believe in the freedom of speech.
Organizations like the Al-Qaeda or ISIS were to hold a referendum in New Zealand, something related to one of your Western partners. Would you say the same?
We have very well-defined laws in our democracy.
No specific conversation on Khalistan on this visit.
It was raised with me. I also raised back our position.
Are you willing to be open to these concerns from New Delhi?
As I keep coming back to you to say, we have strong laws in our system.
Do you think that Ukraine is at its weakest position?
This war is not about Ukraine.
Do you believe that your president was insulted? Yes or no question? Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.
Diplomacy will work?
Yes,
Do you
it
think
will.
Russia will give up the territory if there is no ceasefire? Do you propose to keep fighting?
We are ready to resist.
Do you think there will be peace?
Many countries gave us 3 days.
President Trump said you don't have any cards.
We do not have another choice.
How do you keep fighting?
You are asking me once again the same question.
Because you've not answered my question.
We have enough capacities to keep fighting.